Results from a national poll show voters can expect a very close presidential race in 2024. Political reporter Dariel Fair spoke with the poll's director, and she has you covered with an in-depth look at those results.
This year's presidential election will prove to be yet another historic one. Former President Donald Trump remains the Republican Party's frontrunner. If he becomes the nominee, it would be the 7th time in history for a rematch between presidential candidates. The latest Marquette Law School poll shows President Joe Biden and Donald Trump are resonating very closely among voters nationwide. More than 1,000 people were surveyed. 868 were registered voters. 80% of those registered voters said they were certain to vote for president in 2024. More of those people favored Biden. The people who were less than certain they would vote favored Trump.
This is a presidential race that remains neck and neck. Our results in September make it clear that it matters who turns out and whether turnout is boosted across the board or whether one side manages to mobilize their voters a little bit better.
The poll questioned people on their political knowledge. For those paying the most attention to politics, Biden led the poll. People less aware of what's happening politically favored Trump. I spoke with Charles Franklin, director of the Marquette Law School poll. He thinks this may be a sign of growing polarization in U.S. politics.
Trump mobilized what in the business we call less likely voters, or voters who may or may not turn out. Trump really mobilized them. So what do we see? We see that with the people who are absolutely sure they're going to vote, they're going for Biden.
Franklin says both candidates have a long road ahead to win, Biden on the economy and Trump with his current legal battles.
13 months will be a time of deciding for the public as they are clear about who's the choice and what that choice means.
Another notable takeaway, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' ratings collapsed significantly since March. While this is an early look at where voters stand, the months leading up to the election are critical.